Alright, y'all, man, it's your boy Homeball Luke 2 times for me. Back in that video, man, for me. Follow the Instagram, Homeball Luke 2 times. Now look, y'all, today's time we're talking about the truth about sports that they don't want you to know. Now look, for up today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving a huge shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock with me, show me love and support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more. Love always deeply. We're on the road to 900 subscribers, man. And we're gonna keep growing, we're gonna keep elevating, we're gonna keep doing what needs to get done, etc. You know, and sending good positive energy, you know, good positive protection, good positive feeling, you know, all that good stuff to everyone always. And if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, just DM me on my Instagram at HumbleUgly2times. Now let's go ahead and get more deep into the video. The truth about sports. Now listen, bro. Excuse me. I grew up playing I grew up playing sports, you know. I grew up playing, you know, basketball, playing catch with the football, you know, I played basketball, I played baseball, and even played soccer actually. I don't play sports anymore, but I did enjoy playing sports. Like, you know, sometimes like if I want to hoop, I'll go hoop, you know. But I'm not telling you guys to stop playing sports. I'm not trying to put fear or harm anybody, but I am gonna keep it real in this video. So if you are somebody who plays sports, you're really deep into sports, I actually recommend you to actually watch this video. But at the same time, you might not want to watch this video because I'm going to get very deep. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but this is really a deep video. Now let's go ahead and get more deep into it. Now with sports, right? Sports has a lot to do with rituals, right? Basketball is my favorite sport. Basketball has a lot to do with Egypt. In other words, ancient Kemet, right? Especially the ball. And if you look at a lot of sports, it's always a ball in a net. Why is that? You know, in football, why is the quarterback so up close behind the pitcher or whatever? And they say hut, and then the guy gives him the ball. Like, it just looks kind of weird, doesn't it? You know what I mean? And then it's just like touchdown. You got touchdown. Like, you know, and then like with basketball, like if you look at the court, it's kind of similar to like the women. It's kind of similar to like the female, like I forgot what it was called. And then, you know, if you just look at other sports, like a lot of these sports, if not all these sports, they resonate with like old stuff from like back in the day. And, you know, another thing with sports, like, you know, something that's very big, you know, is like sports combine, like, you know, NFL combine, right? Or, you know, stuff like that. And the thing is, one of the main reasons why they made the combine, NFL combine, one of the main reasons why they made sports was because it was really for us black people, right? Because we, so-called black people, we are goddesses and guys, and they watch us all the time. They're watching me right now, they're watching you, they're always watching us, but they're always being watched as well. And they want to keep tabs on us. They want to know if we're getting stronger, right? They want to know if we're getting weaker, right? Because they want to know what they're dealing with, because we can activate. If we activate to a certain level, like if you ever seen the movie Hulk, we are the Hulk. Hulk is actually a part of our family, no lie. Different form of us, but he's also a part of our family, no, like seriously. And, you know, we can get to Hulk's level even higher. We used to be green. Isn't Hulk green? You know what I'm saying? We used to be green, used to be blue, red, etc., you know, and this is another reason why a lot of black people's favorite colors is blue or, you know, green or red. It's probably because in your past life you may have been that color, or, you know, in one of your past lives you may have been that color. That might be the reason why, or that might be the reason to it as well, maybe so. And you know, they wanna, you know, how fast are you? You know, how tall are you? How much can you jump? How much can you lift? You know, they create these things because they want to know how strong we are. Because they know if we start to get too strong, they want to know how stronger we're getting. They want to know how faster we're getting. They want to know, you know, how our IQ is with moving and dodging things. That's why they have so many different sports. You got boxing. We want to know your IQ. We want to know your intuition. We want to know how you move. We got running. We want to know how fast you are. How fast can you run? Right? We got football. How far can you throw a ball? How far can you catch a ball? Right? We got basketball. How can you angle and do the math and make the shot go in? Because what a lot of people don't realize, when I used to play basketball, I was a shooting guard and a point guard. It's a lot of math that goes into making a shot. Right? You just throw the ball up there. A lot of times it's not going to go in because you're just throwing the ball. It's geometry to shooting the ball. That's what a lot of people don't realize. It's energy with shooting the ball. If you just throwing the ball up there, yeah, you might make it a few times, but consistently, probably not. Maybe so, right? It's a lot of math that goes into shooting the ball. This is why a lot of people aren't good at shooting the ball, and a lot of people are more better at defense or laying the ball up or dunking or blocking. It takes a lot of pure skill to be able to shoot the ball. Not saying the other positions and laying it up and dunking doesn't. They all take a lot of skill and hard work, but if you notice, a lot of people can't really shoot the ball, just being honest. And you know, they come up with these combines and these sports because they want to keep a list of us. What I mean by they want to keep a list of us, they want to keep track of how strong we're growing, of how strong we're growing and how stronger we're getting, so they'll know what they're dealing with, right? Because in their mind, they're going against us. They're in competition with us in their minds. That's the honest truth, etc. So they want to know, okay, how strong are they getting? Okay, because imagine we took the sports, right? Imagine this. Imagine we stopped playing sports and we took all that energy into sports, all of the greatest, all of the greats in sports. We took all of them and everybody else that plays sports, and we put that energy into going to war and taking our planet back. And those people are awakened too. Imagine that. Imagine that. Right? They gotta keep us busy, right? They gotta keep us focused and locked in on things that may not truly matter as much as we may think they matter, right? Sports is one of the most biggest distractions. I'm not telling you people don't play sports. I played sports for years and I enjoyed myself. I love sports, always. Maybe so, but I'm not telling you to stop playing sports. I'm just telling you the truth about sports, right? Because a lot of times we do things and we don't know what we're getting ourselves into, you know? And it's a lot that goes into sports, you know? You know, you could be very good at sports, you could put in the work, but are you willing to do certain rituals? Are you willing to do certain sacrifices? Are you willing to go to certain parties? Are you willing to drink blood? I'm just being honest with you. If you want to be one of the best, if you want to be on commercials with athletes and, you know, you want to have your own shoe, or are you going to drink that blood? Are you going to go to those parties? Are you going to attend those parties? Are you willing to sacrifice somebody in your family? Seriously. Are you ready for that? And that's not just with sports, that's with acting, you know, etc. Are you ready to do that? It's a lot of sacrifices that come, a lot of negative, let me be more specific. It's a lot of negative sacrifices that come with sports and, you know, rapping and, you know, labels and all that stuff. Just being honest. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just being honest. All right, you want to be one of the best, right? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice somebody in your family to be on the best team in the nation? You want that shoe deal with Nike, right? Are you ready to not say things in an interview, right? A lot of people are going to be mad at you, but if you sign this contract, you can't say certain things. You can't speak up about things that you truly want to speak up about. Are you ready for that? I'm not saying what you want to do is impossible. It is very possible. Anything is possible. But what I'm saying is these sports, these entertainments, they use it. A lot of times they use it to try to keep tabs on us. Man, this person is really strong. Let's put them in football. Let's keep them distracted, because if they're goddesses and gods, we can't stop them from getting stronger, faster, wiser. They're goddesses and gods. let's create sports so they can take all that anger, all that, not even anger, it's chaotic energy, that kundalini energy, that speed, that strongness, etc. Let them put all that energy, let them get stronger and stronger in sports. Plus, we're gonna make millions and billions of dollars off of them. Let's do that. Because if not, you keep tapping into your chaotic and kundalini energy, eventually you're gonna remember who you truly are. You're gonna remember your past life. You're gonna awaken again. And you're gonna start, you know, like hold on, this is our planet. Y'all don't try to take our planet, woo, this and that, this and that. You're gonna be ready to go to war, etc. You're gonna be ready to whip up and cast a spell. You don't remember who you are. You're tapping in with the ancestors, you're studying, you're reading, you're fasting, etc. Right. They're like, hold on. Let's build, let's create sports, let's create entertainment so they can put all that energy that God has got like energy into something else. Honest truth, bro. No disrespect to LeBron James, bro, but I've talked about LeBron James a while ago, a long time ago on this channel. LeBron James is one of the best basketball players of all time. I do agree. But what a lot of people don't realize is LeBron James sacrificed quite a lot to get there. Honest truth. You ever seen somebody blow up, get real famous, right? Then a week later, somebody in their family just transcends or dies. What do you think happened? Sacrifice. Seriously, did they go to these parties, etc., or wherever they do, and they, yo, what do you want? Oh, okay, you want to be one of the best, want to be one of the great, okay, cool, okay. We can make you that, you know, we can get you the followers, you know, put you on TV, brand deals, etc., but what are you going to do for us? You're going to get sexual with us, you're going to drink some blood, you're going to give us some blood, you're going to sacrifice somebody, wear a dress. What are you going to do for us? We can do what you want for you, but what are you going to do for us? What a lot of people don't realize is energy is energy. I'm going to say that again. What a lot of people don't realize is energy is energy. In other words, what I'm saying is like a handshake. I'm going to give you energy from my handshake. You're going to give me energy from your handshake. I'm going to give another example. I gave you some of my water. Now, give me some of your soda. That's how they work. The higher-ups, the elites, that's how they work. They want something back in return. It's an energy exchange, in other words, to break it down more. So yeah, bro. It's a lot that comes with entertainment industry and the sports industry. You know, but you are in control of your life. You know, you don't have to do certain things. That's totally up to you if you're going to make certain sacrifices or not. That's totally up to you. Truly. But if you want to book, like I said earlier in the video, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, just DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAli 2 times. And I'll catch y'all from on the next one, man. Peace.